Hey you guys, how you guys doing? I'm here picking up JB. Feeling a lot better. I had my interview yesterday. I got I don't know, y'all, another offer for an interview, but this is just for a job that's only going to last for 3 weeks. Like, come on now, like, seriously. But I applied for a lot of jobs this week though, so hopefully I'll get something. Yeah, my ex is coming down tomorrow, and he is going to be, y'all have to excuse the camera, he's going to be getting JB, and they're going to be going up to Las Colinas. And so he tells me, he's like, yeah, I sent him a text message this morning. I'm like, what time am I going to get JB on Sunday? I'm just trying to figure out what time. And he's like, actually, it's going to have to be Saturday because I'm leaving early Sunday morning. And I'm like, you're literally just going to come all the way down here and have him for 24 hours? He's like, yeah, that's the only time I have off. I'm like, okay, fine, whatever. So, girl, he just sent me a text message talking about, y'all have to excuse me, my voice is scratchy because allergies, girl. He just sent me a text message talking about, why don't you just, he said, if you're going to come all the way up here on Saturday, why don't you just come up here on Friday and just stay until Sunday, because I'm leaving Sunday morning, and you guys can check out late Sunday. You can have breakfast, we can go out to eat. This is like, I haven't been saying anything because whatever. This is like the second or third time. Actually, this is like the third or fourth time he has suggested that we go do stuff together when he's in town. I'm like, So I wrote back, I said, I'm good. Thank you for the offer, but why don't we meet halfway tomorrow, and I'll pick him up early. You can have him early, and then I'll go to Las Colinas and get him on Saturday. He's like, sounds good. Girl, 2 words, sound good. I know he's like over it. No, we ain't gonna be playing these games. Not doing it. So it is what it is. So yeah, I've decided I need to get it together. I haven't gained any weight, but I haven't lost anything. She's cute. She has a cute little shape. But I need to get this weight off of me. It's kind of counterproductive to be doing anything during the holidays. But I'm really not going to be cooking anything. I would do a little bit. But yeah, I'm just being really, really careful with my money. What am I trying to say? What am I trying to say, girl? I did sub earlier this week. So with that money, I think I'll be able to scrap up a little bit of money and just go ahead as a Christmas present for JB and I, and go to the Anatole just for one night. And then I got a credit. I got 20% off, and then I got a credit to go to the restaurant. So basically, we can go to the restaurant for free. We can eat for free. That's how that's gonna work. Yes. So hey, you guys, it's Friday. It's Friday, and I'm ready to swing. So girl, it's early. Everybody's up early getting on my damn nerves. JB's not gonna go to school today. My ex is in town, and JB's going to go with him today. What the hell, y'all? Ooh, I gotta sneeze. Hold on, my allergies, y'all. Hold on. So y'all, my mood shifted because this man wrote me back after I told him never mind about, So let me pull up what he wrote me, y'all, so that y'all don't. I talked to him yesterday just as a civil, because we're trying to be civil adults, right? But I had already told him that, hey, he suggested that I just stay there at the hotel with them, and he's going to some of my favorite restaurants. And I honestly considered it, but I was like, what if I got my own hotel room And he's like, he said, if that's what you want. And I said, you know what? I'm okay. I'm cool. Thanks for the offer, but no. He sends me a message. I'm gonna read the whole damn message to y'all because I got time and you got time too. My little advice to you, this is how long it is. My little advice to you is to stop taking advice from friends and family members about any past or future relationships. He said, when you were poised to wreck your own home, everyone cheered you on instead of advising you to fix the problem and not wreck your own home. I'm not sure if your life is better today compared to what you had previously, but I'll leave you to decide. I'm not judging or judgmental here. Now, it appears that from the comments you are making to me, someone is telling you what to say to me and how to act with me. Sometimes acting like as though we never met before. My experience suggests that when personal relationships become subject to external influence, blah, blah, bullshit, this is very weird and awkward. The minute you let others get involved in your personal affairs and relationship, that's when your relationship is over. And I do believe that's probably the case here. Please understand that I'm not seeking any specific outcome or making any demands. My intention is communicating this purely to express my candid and understanding of our connection. Bitch, there ain't no connection. Here's my response. What? Exclamation, 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 question mark. You really don't know me. After all this time, I'm not talking to anyone about our relationship. And I'm being honest. I'm not running it back to people, telling them the whole spiel. I just now told my sister some of the shit he was spewing to me, but she's not giving me advice on what to say and what to do like he's saying. Sorry. I'm not talking to anyone about us. Everyone has their own issues. And two, I'm not like that. This entire time, you thought I was running back, sharing my relationship with others? No, sir. I'm actually doing much better. My blood pressure is crazy low, which is true. What you're noticing is me finally freely sharing my thoughts and not walking on eggshells. You have no idea how much I remain quiet. I'm trying not to get upset because this triggered me. You have no idea how much I remained quiet and didn't say anything purely for the sake of the marriage and for JB. I'm stressed out right now due to the job situation, but that would have happened when we were together. I said, shit, I've been on my own since I was 17. I would survive. I said, anyway, I'm focusing on finding a job, not running around here talking about this crazy fucked up ass relationship that we had. I didn't say all that, but you know. Oh, this is what got me. Please understand, I'm just observing, and also please understand that it's your disrespectful behavior and refusal to take accountability that ended the relationship, nothing else. I said, you know what? Let's just focus on this child, okay, and just set everything aside, you know, no feelings. I'll see you tomorrow. Then he sent another I didn't even respond. I didn't respond. So I'm up early because I was going to take JB to school and pick him up halfway, you know, pick him up early. I'm going to drop JB off early. I'm gonna drop JB off so I can have the whole day to myself to like de-escalate and clean, y'all. I know that's crazy, but cleaning helps me to calm down. But that's a bunch of bullshit. Like, he still is blaming the ending of the relationship all on me. And me refusing to basically, or I should say the relationship could come back together if I would agree to certain terms, basically. You out of your goddamn mind. Absolutely not. Not happening. Hey you guys, I figured I would record some now that I have some time. We are at, well, let me start over. We are in November. Excuse me, we're at the doctor's office. I was able to get JB in sooner. Excuse me, child. Because he needs his medication. He needs to be on his ADHD medication. Y'all, all of those jobs I applied for, interviewed for, I didn't get any of those jobs. Even the one that I was working with, the recruiter in Florida, she called me yesterday and she's like, she said, we were very surprised by this, but they said that they like you. You're very bubbly. But she said they want you, if a tier 2 position becomes available, they want you for that. And I was a little confused because during the actual interview, and I told her this, she gave me a heads up on the type of questions they would ask. But the questions that they asked was more so towards if you are a project manager who had experience in training and delivery. So someone who leads projects as opposed to being a team member. And so I went in the interview as someone who was going to be a team member. And so that's why the feedback that they gave her was, you know what, we are going to go with someone else because she doesn't seem like she has experience with, so it's back to square one now, so it took me a good 3 weeks to apply for and, do these positions. And now it's like, it's just like, it is what it is, y'all. So I'm still praying. I'm still thanking God for what I have. And I did get an email in the middle of the night, or I got someone who messaged me about a position. But that's the thing. It's like, I would say that I'm very grateful to where I'm actually getting in the door and getting interviews, so I'm very grateful for that. But at the end of the day, I'm still looking for ways to cut back. So definitely, like with me, it's just soups. And that, granted, I have the money, but I want to be careful because you never know how long I'm going to be unemployed, and I haven't done any, subbing in like 2 weeks. Soups, normally I buy myself something for Christmas. I'm not getting any Christmas presents. JB is only getting 8 presents. I don't normally ball out 10, 15 presents. Nothing, every present is under $70. Hell, it was going to be under 50. Sorry, baby. What's wrong? All right, let's get out. But yeah, y'all, it is what it is. Y'all pray for me. I'll pray for you. And I have to have a heart of thanksgiving, and I'm just grateful for what I have and what's coming. And a delay is not a denial. Is that how they say it, girl? I will rejoice and be glad. All right, come on, baby. All right, you guys, it is officially fall winter here in Dallas, and so it's soup season. Okay, now like I stated in the previous clip, I am still I'm being very frugal with my money. So it is soups. But please know that I do buy JB something to eat, real quick. If it's Chick-fil-A, but hey, that can start to add up. I don't get anything, but I still get my baby something. But I'm gonna do soup today. I'm going to be doing a white chicken chili soup. And so my chicken is in the actual refrigerator, excuse me. Now, I'm going to do most of this in the crock pot because I really don't want to be washing any dishes. But I am going to be sauteing my bell peppers and onions and maybe the corn in a skillet before I put it in the crock pot. So it's very simple, you guys. And I'm going to put below a link in the description of a similar recipe that I use. So I have here green, red, bell pepper, onion, jalapeno, garlic, a can of green chilies. One of the things that I always keep on me, what is it, baby? What is it? I can't pick you up. You need to get out of this kitchen. Go over there. You gotta talk to this cat like it's a child. Go over there and sit down. Go over there, Trinity, and sit your butt down somewhere. So some of the things I do keep in my, pantry and stuff, I keep canned beans, I keep pasta. Hell, I can open it up and show y'all. I keep canned goods, I keep pasta. This is all my pasta down here. I keep a slew of canned beans. Water. I definitely keep water because at the end of the day, if I can, and I keep grains. So I have rice here. I have quinoa here. You know what I mean? I keep stuff like this. So where if I absolutely don't have anything, I keep peanut butter because peanut butter can last a long time. White chicken chili. You have your veggies. You have corn. Okay. And then you have your chicken. Now I'm going to saute all this and I'm going to throw everything in the crock pot. What's going to make it creamy is heavy cream. Some people like to do a block of cream cheese. Baby, I can't do that no more. If you want to, that's fine. And then of course a little bit of cheese on top once it's done. I do cilantro also. As far as seasonings, I got everything over here. Definitely taco seasoning, but I have sazon. I have, this is the bomb, no salt, Cajun seasoning. I'm not going to use this Italian seasoning, girl. I don't know. But I have cumin, I have chili powder, garlic powder, onion powder. Because it's completely transformed from not worrying about how my breathing problems and ABC might have missed it. Hey you guys, I decided to record a little bit while I wait on JB. So, y'all, today was a good day. I was very busy today, baby. It's Wednesday. I guess people checking their emails, and so, I had 3 interviews today. One of the interviews was really a third interview. It's for a job I've been interviewing for a while, and this job pays damn good. I mean, it's only for 2 months, but when I tell you it pays, it's like the most money I've ever been offered for a job. The other positions, one is 6-figure, the other one is still good. But the other one that's still pretty good is hybrid in Plano. The other one that's 6 figures, I'm having hope for that one because I know that system. Now, there was one job that was really good pay, and I know the system, but it would require me to go up to Seattle. Y'all, I can't do that with a young child, and especially like with so many things that have been changing in the marriage and the relationship. I don't want to have to depend on someone else to take care of JV while I go, when I could get a job that doesn't require me to travel. So anyway, y'all, so yeah, that's what's going on. Besides that, baby, I stopped by here at at the restaurant, not restaurant, at the grocery store to have a drink, just one drink, child. And it'd be the same people there every now and then. It'd be women every now and then, but not a lot. And child, one guy, he's an Australian guy. All he wants to do is talk about politics and stuff. He has his own company where he sells random shit. I don't think they're doing good. Ain't nobody buying stuff now. So, you know, he starts talking about random stuff, and then just out of the blue, he's like, what type of food do you like? And I'm like, oh shit, here we go. I already know what this is leading up to. So, baby, I'm like, I tell him I like all types of food, mostly international food. And I'm like, you know, I gotta get ready to go. Because, look, I've been up there for like 30 minutes. I've been there for 30 minutes, nursing my one drink. I said, you know what? I gotta go. Sorry, y'all. I'm like, I gotta go now. He's like, well, you pick up your son at 1? I said, yeah, I do. Today I am. Yeah, I'm picking him up at 1. So, some people think I go up to the bar to be entertained by these men. Not saying no names, but I think some people do think that. But no, I just do it just to, you know, to get out the house, y'all. But I'm still, y'all, all this bullshit on top of bullshit with the bad news I got earlier this week, because that wasn't just the one. I got a no from 1, 2, 3 jobs that I applied for. But I'm going to a party in 2 more weeks. My best friend husband is having his 50th birthday party in his 80s. And I already got my app. Now, is it bad that I didn't even have to buy anything? Like, I just looked at my... I didn't have to buy anything. I already got earrings. I got a fanny pack. I got my outfit. I got my fanny pack. I got my shirt. Like, I didn't have to buy anything. Everything was already made. I just got everything. Earrings, that fanny pack. I'm going to put JB's Blockbuster, which actually is my husband's old Blockbuster card in there. And then I'm going to put a cassette tape. Only thing different is I'm going to do my hair, my eyeshadow, very 80s glam. Yeah, let me turn the car off and get settled.